Hey guys, what's up? It's Jared Huber, and in this video we have another unboxing from Puzzlcrate. This is the March box, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Alright, looks like we have a couple puzzles here. Oh, looks like we got some Fangshi stuff, some stuff from Limcube, which is always fun. So let's see what we got here. So we have the Fangshi Limcube 2x2 Transform Pyraminx Octahedron, and the Fangshi Limcube 2x2 Transform Pyraminx. So let's go ahead and read about both of these puzzles. So the Octahedron is a 2x2 puzzle that has been modified into a diamond octahedral shape. The puzzle does not shapeshift, but the corners can turn, which adds an extra layer of difficulty to the puzzle. Movement is very smooth with a slight sandy feel. It offers a fun challenge without being so difficult that you want to rage quit. I definitely know about that feeling with even some of the puzzles I've gotten in Puzzlcrate. And then for the standard Pyraminx version, it says, believe it or not, this is actually a 2x2 shape modification. The puzzle also shapeshifts quite a bit, especially when you turn the circular pieces on the edges. Movement is very smooth with a slight sandy feel. Apart from the circular edge pieces, the puzzle moves just like a Pyramorphix, so knowing how to solve one of those will make this solve much easier. Enjoy. Alright, well, I'm definitely excited to check out these puzzles. I've seen pictures of them, but I don't really know how they work, so I'm interested to check it out. So here we go. Here's the Octahedron. So this definitely looks like a pretty strange puzzle. We're going to go ahead and set it aside real fast and just open up the other one. And then this is the Pyraminx. Alright, so these look like some pretty cool puzzles. I'm going to go ahead and check out this one first. So like the card said, this is going to turn like a Pyramorphix. So it turns like this, and then you can also shapeshift it. But then we've got these little circles that turn in the middle. Oh, that's very cool. So they just kind of spin around like that. So basically what this reminds me of is almost like a cross cube 2x2, because on each side basically you have this little face with 4 pieces that can turn as well. And it looks like you can also turn it halfway and make another move like that. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any kind of bandaging or jumbling, because like I said, it is kind of reminds me of a cross cube puzzle, and that puzzle doesn't have anything like that. The turning is very smooth, like the card said. It does feel a bit sandy, but it's very, very nice. It's very effortless, especially these little circles. They just spin around super easily. You know, I can just do it with one finger. So definitely a great quality puzzle from Fangshi we have here, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think it's going to be too tricky, but yeah, I'm excited to try it out. So before I scramble it, I also want to check out the Octahedron here. So this one basically seems like the same puzzle, but just only with these triangle pieces of this 2x2 mod. So the bigger triangles have been replaced with smaller triangles, making this Octahedron. So this is a pretty small puzzle, but it still turns the same way. The interesting thing with this one is that there's no color scheme. So I've solved puzzles like this before, and there's a puzzle that this reminds me of. It's a modification that I made actually. So this is the puzzle that it reminds me of, and I made this puzzle basically just like as a joke, because it's a trivial puzzle. It can't be scrambled. Since all of the colors are disconnected from each other, no matter how much you move it, it's never really going to get scrambled unless you have defined a solve state of where the color should be. That's basically the only way you can think of it as being scrambled, but technically every single move is a solve state. And the way this is made is just from a 2x2 Pyramorphix. You have to get 2 of them, and then you take all of the inner triangle pieces and then just assemble it into one puzzle. And then if you actually take all of the bigger corner triangle pieces and assemble it into its own cube, you get this, which is like the dueling Tetris shape basically. And this one actually can be scrambled and solved. It's also pretty fun. But what's interesting about this is that this is actually going to be scrambleable because you have these little pieces here, which are kind of tricky to turn actually, because they're so small. So this puzzle, it doesn't seem like it moves quite as well, and these pieces are a bit tricky to move. They are a bit catchy. It's kind of hard to get them started, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and scramble this one up. So here we go. Alright, there we go. So that looks like about a full scramble there. So I'm also going to scramble up this puzzle. So first I'm going to just do a little bit of a 2x2 scramble here, just like you would for a normal Pyramorphix, and then I'll start messing up the little circles and get these going, and just keep on scrambling. Alright, I'd say that's a pretty decent scramble. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one actually. So this one should be the faster solve. So let's just go ahead and start, let's say, with purple here. So we'll get these two purple pieces in and then bring down this one and turn it in like that. So now this side is solved. We'll do green. So if we bring in this green piece and then let's move it out of the way and then turn the purple piece back. We can move this down, turn the green in, turn that green in. Alright, so now green and purple are done. We'll go ahead and do this blue side next. Turn that blue in, turn that blue in, and then turn that blue in. Actually, wait a second. I want to do this from a little different angle, I think. So we'll move this up here and then take this out. I want to rotate this, so let me see. I need to like move this up here. Actually, what I want to do is get this one up to a place so I can turn it out of the way. That would be nice. And then turn it up there, and then turn that in there. There we go. So I'm gonna put that here. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and try and get this yellow piece or this white piece in. So I want to go ahead and just, I can turn that in like that. Looks like I can maybe like turn this spot, this yellow spot up here. Move the I need to rotate this corner. So I'll rotate these two corners. And then turn that over and finish the cycle. And then turn that in there. Okay. So now I just need to get this white piece in. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate this corner so that this position is like up here. So I'll turn this around. It also works if it's here, so I'll just finish out the cycle. There we go. I didn't mess that up, did I? Okay. So now I need to turn this up, move this in, and move that back. Alright, so now our whole bottom half is done. For the top half, since the color scheme doesn't matter, we can move any of these colors around basically wherever we want. So it might be useful to like get faces that haven't been solved like that, and then you can just like here like that, you can rotate all four in. That happened to turn out really luckily, but that could work for sure. So for example, we could turn this spot in here and then get in this spot and then turn a few of these in like that. Could change this around like that. And okay, it looks like just these two need to be swapped now. So we have to figure out how to do that. I think what I can do is do a flipping algorithm like of just these two pieces. So I'm going to try and do this using a cuboid algorithm actually. So I'm going to see if this works. We'll see about this. Oh yeah, it actually did work. Alright, there we go. Puzzle is solved. So a little bit harder than I thought, but definitely not too bad. So there you go. There's the first one down. let's go ahead and move on to this one. I think this one's going to solve a little bit more like a traditional cross cube. So what I want to actually do for this is solve the pyromorphics first and then do the inner parts. So we'll go ahead and do that. So this is just like basically a normal 2x2 solve. So let's see here. This corner needs to come in from a different angle. There. And then we need this yellow piece in here. Alright, and then let's do this top layer real fast. So we just need to switch these two. So I'll do it like a J-perm basically. Come on. Alright, I don't know how I didn't get lost in that algorithm, but there we go. Now I just need to rotate this corner around. And now this corner, since it doesn't have an orientation, alright, there we go. So now the outer pyromorphics is solved and we can do this inner part. So for example, like this piece needs to go here, so we can turn it up, move it out of the way, turn this back, and then move this back. And now we just need this piece here, which is going to come from here. So we can make a bit of a bar here, actually, like that. And then insert this bar in there. And now that's solved. Now we'll do this one. We need a yellow piece here, which we can just grab from here and put that in like that. This orange piece needs to be turned up there. And then we need a yellow piece, an orange yellow piece here, which will come from here. So I'm going to move this up to here first. And then I'm going to move this this piece down here to match with this and move up. Alright, this one's done now. So I need this piece there. That's going to flip around to there. We need a green piece here, which I can just grab from there. We need, it looks like we already have a bar here, so we can just move it out of place. Come on. Get this down, flip it around, and bring it back, and that's in. We need a green piece here, which we can get from right here. And then this piece needs to come in, but it needs an orange piece next to it. So I'm going to move an orange piece in, and then actually I can just do that and match it with that orange piece, and then bring both of them in at the same time. Okay, now we're just down to the last two. So I can match up the last two pieces. Come on, stay together, stay together. Like that. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I messed this up somehow. Okay, there we go. Match that up like that. Move that in. No, I did that wrong. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. Okay, and there we go. It's solved. So sorry if that was a little confusing. I was kind of just trying to move as fast as I could. It's a little hard to understand how this might be a 2x2 cross cube, and I've actually never really solved a 2x2 cross cube before, but I understand the concepts of how cross cubes in general work, so it wasn't too bad of a solve. So yeah, neither of these solves were too difficult, which is always nice to just be able to do some fun, quick puzzles on camera for you guys, not have to go and spend a few days solving something really complicated. So yeah, there you go. Some nice puzzles from Puzzlcrate. Anyways, that's about it for this Puzzlcrate unboxing. If you guys like to check out Puzzlcrate, the link will be down in the description below as always. It's a monthly subscription service. You pay $30 a month and you get new puzzles every month. It's really great. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.